Hi there, welcome to Navigating Grad School YouTube channel. My name is Ebenezer, and if today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video. So in today's video, we are continuing with the Funding Spotlight series. In the Funding Spotlight series, I bring you universities and programs that offer funding for admitted international students. So please, if today is your first time visiting my channel, do me a favor, hit and subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. And please, if you have any question after watching today's video, leave it in the comment section and I'll be glad to respond to your questions. Okay, so today I'm taking you to the United States. We are looking at one of the universities in Ohio, and the name of the university is the University of Akron. The University of Akron, and I'm going to take you through their programs, funding opportunities, also the application process, and how the university offers $300 for free if you want to do WES evaluation. And then also, if you have a low CGPA of about 2.5, you can still apply to the University of Akron graduate programs and get accepted. So without wasting much time, let's dive in. You can go into Google, then you just type the University of Akron. Okay, the University of Akron. This is how it shows. Okay, University of Akron. You click on it. This is how it shows. All right. This is how the university shows. Their website. This is their website. Okay. But before we dive in, I want us to watch a very short video. Okay. I want us to watch a very short video.
Hi, my name is Malachi Fleming, and I'm pursuing a graduate degree in educational administration and leadership. I chose to come back to Akron for grad school just because I think it gives me the best value in my education. Being an educator, I need to have the best resources, tools, and research to best serve my students, and Akron gives that. My undergraduate experience was full of networking, new experiences, travel, growing my relationships here at the university that have lasted me into my professional career now. That was really the hallmark of my time here. What I was taught here was research that's up to date, resources and tools that were up to date, and what's actually going on in education right now. It's not something that an educational world from 20 years ago. It's how I can best serve my students in today's environment and today's climate. Anytime that I've had an issue in a class where I've needed more help, office hours, the class sizes are small, the professors know you, so it's very easy to reach out and get that one-to-one instruction and guidance that you need on any topic in any class from freshman year to senior year. The student teaching part of my time here at UAkron was the most important because UAkron is really diligent about putting you in different school settings, so no matter where you're placed at, you have the tools and resources ready to excel in student teaching. One thing that I found really unique about the School of Education is the group of educators you start with in your freshman year, you grow with throughout your entire 4 years. You have the same classes, you go through similar struggles, you learn from each other, you grow, and at the finish line, you get to start your careers together and have that community once you leave the university. If I was talking to a student that was thinking about coming to the University of Akron or the School of Education, tell them the most important thing is that the professors, they care about what you think, they care about what you need to know and how you need to get there. Most importantly, they care about your future as an educator and your future career.
Oh, great. So there's a testimony by a student, a master student who have somebody who had his undergraduate and also master's degree at the University of Akron, and you could see the testimony. The class sizes are small. Okay, the professors attend to you. All right, so those are some of the experiences you can enjoy or you can have when you get accepted into their programs. So that's a short video. Let's go straight to the programs. Okay, academic programs they have. So they have a lot of graduate programs here. They offer both master's, PhD, and undergraduate programs. So these are their graduate programs. You can see a lot here. So all you have to do is to search the program that fits or that you are interested in, and then you visit the specific program's website. Then you could apply. So they have biology, audiology, business administration, applied mathematics, applied history and public and humanities. They have a lot of adult development, accounting, accelerated BS and masters in accounting. So they have a lot. Okay, so if you finish, you could just click the next, and then the other ones will pop up. Okay, so they have you could see the program Earth Sciences. Okay, the programs are a lot. Integrated Social Studies, that's like masters and PhD programs. Okay, chemical engineering, masters chemistry, civil engineering. Okay, child and adolescent health nurse. They have a lot of programs. So you go to next, right? You'll see a lot of their programs. A lot. Okay, chemical and clinical mental health counseling, computer science, creative writing, doctor of nursing practice, elementary education, engineering, PhD English, environmental studies. You have a lot of geology. Okay, a lot of programs here. You have a lot of programs. Okay, so just go through. If the program is of interest to you, you just have to click on it, click on the specific program, and go to their website. So they have MBA, they have Master of Studies in Law, okay, Marriage and Family Therapy, Integrated Bioscience. They have a lot of programs here for you. Geology, go to next. As I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in any of their programs, all you need to do is to click on the specific programs website and then navigate more, read more about it. I told you that if you are interested in a program, after you read from their website, visit professor's profile, check whether there's a faculty member in that specific program doing something that you are interested in. After that, after you've seen professors who are doing something that you are interested in, you could prepare your email, start emailing professors, and then also email program coordinators for more information. Ask them. You don't apply to a school without contacting any person in the school. I mean, that's not a good way to go about graduate school application. Email program coordinators, email professors. Okay, and if you have been following my channel for some time, I've been emphasizing on emailing professors for international students. I think that's one of the main ways you can leverage on to, to make your application competitive. All right, so they have statistics. Okay, they have a lot of programs here, a lot of programs for you. So all you have to do is to visit one specific program's website and then read more, about the programs. Okay, so these are the programs I encourage you. So let's say you take one specific program and you click on it. That's polymer science, that's PhD programs. You click on it, then you can read more about the polymer science program. Okay, you read more on it. So this is their website. I entreat you to read more if you are interested. You read more, look at the application requirement. Now let's go to the funding opportunity at the University of Akron. I want us to look at funding opportunities at the University of Akron. Funding opportunities at the University of Akron, very important. Graduate assistantship. For funding opportunity for international students, one of the main funding opportunities is graduate assistantship. Graduate assistantship. And for graduate assistantship, let's look at it. Say graduate teaching and research assistantship. Graduate teaching and research assistantship are available for some full-time graduate students. Teaching and research assistantship may cover all or part of tuition and may provide stipend in return for specified hours of work, usually 20 hours per week. So in the US, if you are offered graduate assistantship, whether in the form of teaching assistantship or research assistantship, you are eligible to work for 20 hours per week. Okay, and you don't have to worry about funding. and they have a lot of, you can read more about it. So as I mentioned earlier, I don't just do videos on any school. I make sure all the videos I bring to you on the Founder Spotlight series, I talk about programs and university that offer funding opportunity for admitted international students. So this is a graduate assistantship, teaching and research assistantship. And I think for me, that's one of the best funding opportunities, because as you they offer you the funding, you are schooling and also getting working experience, which you can take to the field. All right, so you have a lot of, all the programs, okay, all the programs. So this funding opportunity, this is general for the entire university. So with your specific program that you're applying to, I entreat you to go to the program's website and visit and read more, okay. But if they are giving you funding, your funding will come mostly from teaching and research assistantship, all right, teaching or teaching and research assistantship. Those are the opportunities, okay. Now let's go to the application process. What do you need normally? What do you need to apply? But before then, before you apply, so deadlines are here. See, domestic applicants should apply 6 weeks. I've been saying this always. If you read here, domestic applicants should apply 6 weeks before intended date of enrollment. So if you are, this is basically for US students. So if you're in the United States, you can even apply 6 weeks if the before the deadline of the program. For international applicant, you should apply 6 months before intended date for enrollment. So for international student, so by October, November, you should submit your application. Okay, by October, November, you should submit your application. International applicants should apply 6 months before intended date of enrollment. Very important, because something, priority deadlines. If you have been following my YouTube channel, if you have subscribed, I have a lot of videos, about 56 videos on my YouTube channel, talking about graduate school application, okay, and then funding opportunities. So I've spoken about priority deadlines. So those deadlines, if you need funding, you cannot miss those deadlines. Very important. All right. So the application submitted after the deadline. The Office of Admission will process application received after the suggested deadline. However, we cannot guarantee admission consideration for intended date of enrollment. Good. So over here, so you don't have to miss deadlines. Very important. For applicant not seeking a degree, that one. This is for that one is not important to us. Let's look at the international student. This is very important. This is very important. Let's read this. International student who are admitted and enroll at the University of Akron will automatically receive a $300 scholarship to support the cost of the NACS evaluation. Please note that the $300 scholarship will be applied to the account. Evaluation of foreign credential, college level work completed outside the US require a course by course evaluation. Okay, so this is the WES evaluation I spoke about. If you apply, okay, they will require you to submit a WES evaluation. So if you are accepted into your program, okay, they will give you $300 to cover the cost of the WES evaluation. And I think this is so great. Okay, this is so nice. Okay, the school is interested in your success. They want, if you do the WES evaluation, they are going to cover the fees for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Now let's look at something here, very important. Eligibility. Okay, if you are applying to study in the US or any other country, okay, we call something eligibility criteria, or every school and what they need. Okay, so for if you are applying to their graduate programs, the first thing you need is a bachelor's degree, a minimum of 4-year US bachelor's degree or international equivalent from an accredited institution. So at least, whether you are from the US or you are from any other country, okay, you should have a minimum of 4 years bachelor's degree, Okay, a minimum of 4 years bachelor's degree, which is equivalent to a US degree. Okay, 4 years bachelor's degree. Second one is grades minimum 2.50 GPA based on a 4-point scale. So this is what I told you about. The minimum GPA for assistantship eligibility is 2.75. So if you have so you can apply as low as 2.75, you can get a scholarship or funding, you can get funding. Okay, this school is so generous that even if you have a low GPA of 2.75, I know most people, if you have most people have even higher GPA like this, but even if you have a GPA of 2.75, you can still get assistantship. Most US universities, the standard cutoff point is 3.0, but this university says if you have even 2.75, you can be considered for funding opportunities. Additional documents you need to submit the additional program requirement. Please refer to the academic department for information regarding admission requirements for specific academic programs. All these various courses must be official scores, no photocopies. Contact information for each program can be found here. Okay, so you can click here and you read more. I've taken you through some programs. So what this third requirement means is that some programs have specific requirements. For example, they will say writing sample. Okay, writing sample could be a paper that you have published, maybe an article that you have written, a one-page policy brief document that you've prepared. Okay, so those are some of the requirements. Okay, you just visit the specific programs website, and I told you earlier that before you are applying to any school, please email program coordinator, okay, or like any programs website, okay, the specific programs website, you see that contact us. Email those people you see there, email them professionally, ask them questions, and if you need more clarification on certain things like funding opportunities, application requirement, then they can help you. The fourth requirement is transcript. Submit official transcript electronically or by email for all previous institutions. So any school that you have attended, you have to submit your transcript. Letters of recommendation are not required for all applicants. Letters of recommendation are not required of all applicants. Please ask your academic department about letter of recommendation requirement for your academic program. Very important. So what this means is that some programs might not require recommendation letters, but for programs that offer funding, trust me, they need recommendation letters. About three. US is normally 3 recommendation letters. Okay, English language proficiency, the 6th requirement. It says that for students whose native language is not English. So the English proficiency, if you are from an English speaking country, okay, or your first language is English, official language, Ghana, like for instance, you don't need to submit an English proficiency. If you are from Ghana or Nigeria, you don't need to submit an English proficiency for if you are applying to University of Akron. But that notwithstanding, you can email them to ask or seek for more clarification. Please, the letters of recommendation, get good people to write you recommendation letters. Very important. Don't get people that you can trust who can write you something good. Okay, very, very important. So these are some of the processes. Like, you can contact them for more information. They have their contact list here. How to apply for WES. Please, if on my YouTube channel, like for example, if you are applying to University of Akron, definitely you would have to apply for, they will require you to do a WES evaluation. Some of the programs will require you to do a WES evaluation, and I have a video on how to even do WES evaluation on my YouTube channel. And please visit my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you watch my videos and you have not subscribed, please, I entreat you, I encourage you to subscribe, share my videos, and recommend my channel to others as well. So if you want to do a WES evaluation, you can just go to YouTube, and you will see navigating. Just type navigating grad school YouTube channel, you go to, just type Navigating Grad School, and then you see my channel. Okay, Navigating Grad School, you see it here. All you have to do is to search for my videos. Okay, search for my videos. I have a lot of videos for you, how to do WES evaluation, or I have it. Okay, so WES evaluation, 1.5k views. You can see it here, how to do WES evaluation. So please subscribe to my channel. That's how I get motivated. When you guys watch it, subscribe. That's how I got motivated to do more videos for you, bring you universities and opportunities. Okay, so please, that is it for you. I encourage you, I entreat you to consider University of Akron. If you are applying as low as a CGP of 2.75, you can get funding. Okay, so I entreat you to apply. And so I'll end today's video here, and please, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and put in the work, and I believe your admission, getting admission and funding is possible. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and thank you for watching my videos. See you in my next video. Bye bye.